What if I told you that sometimes the best way to reconnect with someone you care about is to completely disappear? Sounds counterintuitive, right? But here's the thing. In the stillness of absence, something incredible can happen. Today, we're diving deep into a timeless concept that's helped countless people reconnect with those they've distanced from, all by doing less and focusing on themselves. We're exploring why the age-old philosophy of Stoicism holds answers to one of the most puzzling dynamics in relationships: why someone may be drawn back after no contact. We're breaking down the Stoic principles of wisdom, patience, and self-control to show you how they can help transform your relationships and maybe even bring someone back into your life with a newfound perspective. So, if you've ever found yourself wondering why someone reappears after stepping away, or if you're looking to understand how to handle yourself during times of silence, you're in the right place. Let's jump in. Section 1. The power of absence and space. We live in a culture that often tells us to chase what we want, to push forward, to never give up. But sometimes, stepping back and allowing space can be far more powerful than any words or actions. In Stoicism, one of the key teachings is understanding and accepting what's within our control and letting go of everything that's not. When you're in a period of no contact, you're actually creating a profound opportunity for reflection and growth, not only for yourself, but also for the other person. Imagine this: by giving someone space, you're letting them feel your absence, and that absence creates an awareness of what you brought into their life. They start to recognize your qualities, your strength, and your presence in a way they simply couldn't while you were around. This silent power of absence can be transformative, and it's one of the reasons why people often come back after time apart. Section 2. Self-control and emotional mastery. All right, now here's where it gets interesting. Have you ever felt that impulse to reach out during no contact? Maybe you've asked yourself, should I text? Should I call? This is where emotional control comes into play, a core principle in Stoicism. A Stoic would say, pause, reflect, choose your actions with intention. Instead of acting out of fear, impatience, or insecurity, a Stoic practices control over their emotions. Imagine being the kind of person who can stay calm and composed, even when faced with silence. By showing this emotional mastery, you're not only demonstrating strength, but you're also projecting a sense of confidence and stability. And here's the thing: that's attractive. In a world full of impulsiveness, emotional control makes you stand out. It's natural to wonder if you're doing the right thing, but remember, showing that you're okay without constant communication speaks volumes. Section 3. Respect for boundaries. One of the most overlooked aspects of going no contact is the message it sends about respect, both for the other person's space and for your own. When you choose not to reach out, you're demonstrating that you respect their need for distance. And just as importantly, you're valuing your own time and energy. Stoicism teaches us that we can't force anyone to stay in our lives. The only thing we can truly control is ourselves. So, by not constantly seeking their attention or approval, you're showing that you're grounded enough to give them the space they need without losing yourself. Think of it as creating a moment of clarity. And it's in this space that someone might begin to see you in a new light. You're not chasing, you're not clinging, you're honoring their boundaries, and that's powerful. Section 4. Growth during absence. Now here's where it really gets deep. Stoicism teaches that adversity is an opportunity for growth. When we're faced with a challenging situation like no contact, it's a chance to focus on self-improvement. Instead of dwelling on what's missing, use this time to invest in yourself. Take up new hobbies, work on personal goals, or just spend time reconnecting with what makes you happy. Imagine the impact this has when they see the new you, someone who has grown, who's not stagnant, who's using time apart to truly thrive. This growth isn't about manipulating or trying to win someone back. Instead, it's about showing that you're resilient, strong, and dedicated to becoming your best self, regardless of their presence in your life. And that, my friends, is magnetic. Section 5. The allure of self-reliance. No one wants to feel like they're someone else's entire world. Think about it. Relying on someone else for your happiness or sense of worth can be overwhelming. Stoicism emphasizes independence, and this mindset is liberating because it means you're not dependent on others for your well-being. When you embody self-reliance, you're showing that you're whole on your own. Imagine how powerful this is in a relationship. If they see that you're genuinely happy and thriving, it creates a sense of intrigue. You're no longer the person who needs their presence to feel fulfilled. You're confident, grounded, and independent, and that kind of quiet confidence is incredibly attractive. Section 6. Self-respect and dignity. At the core of Stoicism is the concept of self-respect. In periods of no contact, this principle becomes a compass. A Stoic man doesn't lose his identity over a relationship. He stands firm in his values and his worth, no matter what. So if they expect you to crumble without them, imagine the impact when they realize you're not only standing but thriving. Here's the thing. When you maintain your dignity, you're showing that your value doesn't depend on someone else's attention. You're confident in who you are. People are naturally drawn to those who hold themselves with respect, and this integrity becomes a magnet. It's not about arrogance or ego, it's about knowing your worth and honoring it. Confidence without arrogance. Confidence is attractive, but Stoicism teaches us that true confidence is quiet, grounded, and based on self-awareness. It's not about projecting a certain image or seeking approval. It's simply being comfortable in your own skin and not needing validation from others. Imagine the impact when they see that kind of quiet confidence. You're no longer trying to prove anything. You've found validation within yourself. And that's intriguing. When they notice the strength you've built, they're naturally drawn to this new version of you, someone who is no longer reliant on their presence to feel whole. The value of time apart. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. We've all heard it, but there's something deeper going on here. By stepping away, you're creating space not just for them to miss you, but for both of you to gain clarity. The Stoics valued time as an opportunity to better oneself and reflect. Imagine what happens when you use this time wisely, investing in yourself, pursuing goals, and building a life that fulfills you. When you're not sitting around waiting but actively bettering yourself, they'll notice. And it's not about trying to make them miss you. It's about showing that you're becoming a better version of yourself. If they do come back, it's because they recognize the growth and strength you've developed during this time apart. The final takeaway. So, why might someone come back after no contact? It's not because you've played a mind game or used a trick. It's because you've embraced the Stoic principles of patience, self-reliance, respect, and personal growth. By focusing on what you can control, your own mindset, actions, and growth, you've become someone worth reconnecting with. This isn't just about them coming back. It's about becoming your best self in the process. So whether they return or not, you're in a stronger, more confident place. And that's the real power of Stoicism in relationships. If this approach resonates with you, or if you're finding value in Stoicism's insights on relationships, hit the like button to let us know. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. Whether you've been in a similar situation or are just starting this journey of self-reliance, we'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that bridges timeless wisdom with the complexities of modern relationships. Final thought, remember, true connection isn't about playing games. It's about authenticity, resilience, and self-respect. So keep growing, keep thriving, and stay true to yourself. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay strong, stay stoic, and keep building a life that's meaningful with or without anyone's validation.